The sky is not the limit, your mind is. If you don't love me at my worst, then you don't deserve me at my best. Cutting negative people from my life does not mean I hate them. It simply means I respect me. No girl should ever forget that. She doesn't need anyone who doesn't need her. The more I think of it, the more I realize there are no answers. Life is to be lived. Who said nights were for sleep? I live to succeed, not to please you or anyone else. Wise girls kiss but never love, listen but never believe, and leave before they are left. Keep smiling, because life is a beautiful thing, and there's so much to smile about. Never regret anything because, at one time, it was exactly what you wanted. A wise girl knows her limits. A smart girl knows that she has none. It's better being completely ridiculous than unbelievably boring. Everyone's a star and deserves the right to twinkle. I'm pretty, but not beautiful. I sin, but I'm not the devil. I'm good, but I'm not an angel. The more I think of it, the more I realize there are no answers. Life is to be lived. I don't forgive people because I'm weak. I forgive them because I am strong enough to know people make mistakes. Promises are worse than lies. You don't just make them believe, you also make them hope. Sometimes good things fall apart, so better things could fall together. Hollywood is a place where they'll pay you $1,000 for a kiss and 50 cents for your soul. To all the girls that think, you're fat because you're not a size 0, you're the beautiful one, it's society who's ugly. If you can make a girl laugh, you can make her do anything. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done. A friend tells you what you want to hear. A best friend tells you the truth. If a man doesn't want you at your worst, then he sure as hell doesn't deserve you at your best. This life is what you make it. Not matter what, you're going to mess up sometimes. It's a universal truth. Boys think girls are like books. If the cover doesn't catch their eye, they won't bother to read what's inside. Always believe in yourself, because if you don't, then who will, sweetie? The real lover is the man who can thrill you just by touching your head, or smiling into your eyes, or just by staring into space. Don't you know that a man being rich is like a girl being pretty? You wouldn't marry a girl just because she's pretty, but my goodness, doesn't it help? All a girl really wants is for one guy to prove to her that they are not all the same. The real lover is the man who can thrill you by kissing your forehead. Husbands are chiefly good as lovers when they are betraying their wives. Sex is a part of nature. I go along with nature. Before marriage, a girl has to make love to a man to hold him. After marriage, she has to hold him to make love to him. Always remember to smile and look up at what you got in life. Just remember, some come, some go. The ones that stay with you through everything, they're your true best friends. Don't let go of them. I am good, but not an angel. I do sin, but I am not the devil. I am pretty, but not beautiful. I have friends, but I am not the peacemaker. I am the type of person that tries to fall back asleep in the morning just to finish a dream. It takes a smart brunette to play a dumb blonde. When it comes down to it, I let them think what they want. If they care enough to bother with what I do, then I'm already better than them. Within crisis are the seeds of opportunity. One of the best things that ever happened to me is that I'm a woman. That is the way all females should feel. Fear is stupid, so are regrets. A smart girl is one who knows how to play tennis, golf, piano, and dumb. If you're gonna be two-faced, at least make one of them pretty. It's easier to look sexy when you're thinking of one man in particular. It's better to be unhappy alone than unhappy with someone so far. Maybe I'll never be able to do what I hope to, but at least I have hope. I am alone. I am always alone no matter what. We should all start to live before we get too old. Just because you fail once doesn't mean you're gonna fail at everything. Don't let your fear of failing triumph over the joy of participating. Happiness is the most important thing in the world. Without it, you live a life of depression. Men love you more if they can be made a little uncertain about owning you. A wise girl kisses but doesn't love, listens but doesn't believe, and leaves before she is left. A girl does not need anyone who does not need her. Friends accept you the way you are. I don't mind living in a man's world as long as I can be a woman in it. We are all of us stars, and we deserve to twinkle. If I'd observed all the rules, I'd never have got anywhere. Respect is one of life's greatest treasures. I mean, what does it all add up to if you don't have that? The worst thing that happens to people when they dress up and go to a party is that they leave their real selves at home. I am trying to find myself. Sometimes that's not easy. If there is only one thing in my life that I am proud of, it's that I've never been a kept woman. Ever notice how "what the hell" is always the right answer? A woman knows by intuition or instinct what is best for herself. I'm very definitely a woman and I enjoy it. Happiness is not in money, but in shopping.